Okay, let's talk about why I'm not going to buy any book with Magdalene Visaggio's name on it in any shape or form. This is a tweet she made that made the rounds among many people. Many people got angry about this, and she ended up apologizing. She made a non-apology, really, after threatening people to take a baseball bat to the teeth. Against who? Cis assholes. Okay. Well, um, you could do the argument that right here she's only talking about the assholes that fall into the cis category. But let's backtrack a little bit. Okay. Transgender people are 0.01% of the population, tops, worldwide. Okay, so the fact that you're transgender doesn't mean that we need a special term for non-transgender people, since non-transgender people are almost everybody else. We didn't need a new term. The term cis was created as an insult. So, for starters. Now, okay, she's referring to only to the assholes. Well, I don't care how much of an asshole you are. I doubt it's a good idea to threaten anybody with a baseball to the teeth, because I don't believe in violence, only in self-defense. So of course she makes the threatening tweet. As a matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4 tweets. Okay, and she gets pushback. Yeah, and then plays the victim. Okay, when someone tells her, yes, I agree, but with one difference, hon. It will be you who someone hits with a bat. Uppity fag, gotta get put down, right? Always the victim. Yes, she's the victim of her own stupidity, because you have to be stupid or very crafty. You have to be stupid to do this and don't expect any kind of backlash, or very crafty because then you did it expecting exactly the backlash in order to gain victim points. Oppression box. Okay, now if this were the only time, you could make an argument she was having a bad day, blah 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 blah. But this wasn't the only time she's been calling for violence. Okay, let's go here. She's answering someone that is telling her that lynch mobs are not okay. I don't see how it can be. Mob vigilantism was a big part of how the American Revolution even happened. At some point, legal recourse can't take you further. When you hit a legal wall, the principle that, well, that's it, doesn't fly in the face of very real threats. What threats, Max? The only people making threats, it's you. You are the only one making threats. And you're making threats against 99.99% of the population. in the world. For someone working in a capitalist society, for a capitalist enterprise, she's a communist, again advocating for violence. Yes, Nazis are bad. Yes, we get it. Nazis are bad. Still, you don't have the right to beat up people because you don't agree with their fucked up views. I don't agree with your fucked up views, Max. And you would never find me advocating for violence against people like you. Yeah? And she always finds echoes. She always finds the people agreeing with her. Sadly. Uh, Transgender people and gay people and queer people need to find a way to make this kind of people stop saying this kind of shit because it's giving you a bad name. And I have family. I have a gay family and I don't want them confused with this kind of crap. Now, let's see. Next. Why do we have to think about you all as a group is in a negative context. The reason we have is in a negative context. About who she's talking. Oh, why do trans people talk shit about cis people? I wonder how would she react if the papers were reversed. Okay? If someone was saying exactly the same thing but change cis and trans, change places. Why? And then, oh, you are so nervous as fuck around people that are not like you. Then, I don't know about you, but I'm a serf. Fuck me if I know what that it means. I don't believe cis people exist. Oh, yes, yes, because, you know, evolution, biology doesn't exist. Yes, okay, very well. Now we have here Tamra Bombilian. Okay, apparently she's also trans. I don't know if that's true. I heard it today somewhere, so I don't know if I don't know if that's true. But do people say all? Reason we have to think about you all as a group. You all. And then maybe there's something there if all of us are nervous as fuck around you all. Yes, Tamra. Yes, she's talking about all. And you're defending them, defending her. Yes. And you also are working in DC. And this is the reason I don't want you working in DC or her. And this is the reason I'm not buying any book with your name in it either. Yeah. Now, let's see what else do we have here. Oh, and here what she's saying is that discriminating against people based on their gender identity, it's okay. So I wonder, is it okay when people do it to you, Max? Because after all, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, is it not? Next. I get it. You're edgy. You're not afraid to show it like it is. Well, fuck your cis head white man privileged piece of shit ass. All right. And she goes on and on and on and on. Yes. So, no. She hates the cis head white man privileged piece of shit ass. She hates. She hates me. So I'm not going to give her any money. I'm not going to put my money, I'm not going to open my wallet and put my hard earned pesos for any book with her name on it. What else can we find about dear Max? She's an editor, okay? She's supposed to be an editor. She's supposed to be a writer, okay? I'm a Mexican. English is not my mother tongue. Very well. It is what it is. They'll all die eventually due to massive brain hemorrhage brought on by sheer stupidity. Sheer, Max, not sheer stupidity. Por pura estupidez. No por cortar estupidez. Fuck's sake. Again. And other people here agreeing with her. Always. They always find someone that agrees with her. Okay? 10 likes. I don't know how many followers. Where are the sales, Max? Where are the sales? You don't sell. People don't want your books. First, because you don't know how to write, and second, because you are hateful. Okay? If you talk like this about people that have done nothing wrong to you, okay? When have I ever done anything to you? When have I ever addressed you? When have I ever before today? Never. But here it is. You hate me. You hate my son too. And you're threatening to take a baseball bat to his teeth too. And to my wife too. So no. No pesos for you, Max. No pesos for you. Okay? You're all in favor for mob law. Very well. Let's see how you like it when you get it. Because you are, again, 0.01% of the population. If you think for a second that if you get this, it would be you calling the shots, you're crazy. Beat up Nazis. Fine. I would like to see you treat. I would like to see you try, okay? I would like to see you try. Just to laugh in your face when the fucking Nazis respond in kind. Because you can't go to someone and beat them just like that. Of course, unless you're going to be a coward and you're going to be, I don't know, 10-1 and from behind, then maybe. Okay? Again. Max, discrimination is bad. Stop being an asshole. You don't want to be treated like you are treated online. Stop being an asshole online. Not 1 cent. Okay? Not 1 cent Ni un solo centavo de mi dinero para ti, Max. Okay? Privilege. Oh, yes, I'm privileged. I live in Mexico City. I am willing to bet that you grow up in a middle class family. I'm willing to bet you never have to go weeks eating nothing more than beans, rice, and sometimes eggs, or wearing the clothes that your uncles didn't wear anymore because your family had no money to buy you clothes. I did, Max. You don't know oppression. You don't know what it is to be underprivileged. Okay? You're an asshole, Max. You're an asshole. And Tamara, you're an asshole too. Not 1 cent of my pesos to you either. And then we have Dear Heather Antos, of course, in a coordinated harassment campaign against a dick. Yes, he's a dick. I'm not going to defend him. He's a dick. He's crass. He's blunt. But what you are doing is harassment. Coordinate harassment. Now, let's let's switch to a Latina. Should we? Very well. Dear Gabby Rivera, your book didn't sell because people hate you because you're Latina and you're lesbian and blah blah blah. Yes? Really? That's your story? Okay. Very well. No, your book didn't sell because you can't write Spanish for shit. Because you can't write for shit because you lack imagination, because you're a bigot also. Okay? So let's see if we can find something nice she had said. Anyone else feeling triggered as fuck at the mere sight or presence of white dudes, solo but especially in groups? The panic and threat level is too real. Okay, Gabs, let's imagine for a moment this exact same was said by a white person about black men. That's racist. Yes, okay. Well, then this is racist too. Okay? And I don't know what's the white supremacist thought and language that she's talking about here, but she's tired of Latinas or Latinos talking in a certain way that she claims it's white supremacy. And she's tired of her own family, Latinos, in the media defending whiteness. I don't know what whiteness is, so fuck that. And the police and Trump. Okay, if you're telling lies about the police or about Trump, people are going to feel the need to defend them, to tell the truth. And since you, Gabby, and a lot of people like you in that side of the political spectrum have been telling lies for years about the police and Trump, well, that's what you get. How are you gonna serve us to the lions? Stop being melodramatic, Gabby, please. Now here, okay, yes. It's fucked, and don't even get me started on Latinas who marry date white on Latinos who marry date white folks and act like white privilege is their fucking birthright. Right. Right. Blessing. Exactly what's white privilege, Gabby? I'm white. My wife, who's also a Latina like me. I'm a Latino, she's a Latina, both Mexican. She's way brown than you. Way brown than you. So I would like to tell me what exactly is white privilege. Okay? You're a rich kid. You come from at least middle class family. You have never experienced wanting. You have never experienced hunger. And you dare to talk like this. What's white privilege? White privilege, to be something real, would be it needs to be something that every single white person has. Stop talking shit. Stop being racist. Stop making Latinos look bad. Asshole. Oh, I love J Lo and Ricky Martin for speaking up on Puerto Rico. Okay, you're going to talk shit about Ricky Martin. Really? Really? Because he didn't say anything about Sandra Bland. Okay. And Trump called a Muslim ban. Muslim ban? Really? It's a ban for people of about 7 countries. Gabby. Boy, go to Wikipedia, okay? Go to the Wikipedia and find out how many Muslim majority countries are there in the world before you keep on talking shit, before you keep on making exhibiting yourself as a stupid, ignorant. And she's in favor of stealing money. Okay, so that's why I'm not buying a book ever from people like Max, like Tam, like Gabby. Not because they are women, not because they are trans, not because they are lesbians. No, because they are assholes, because they are bigots, because they hate me, and I'm not going to be paying them to hate me. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the content, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you all soon. Goodbye.